Hello there, Florence By Mills is the new beauty brand by Millie Bobby Brown, the 15-year-old British actress who became a huge name in America through the smash hit TV show Stranger Things. The brand is made by a teenager for teenagers, and given I haven't been a teenager for quite some time, it wasn't something I initially planned to purchase. But you know I'm a big cream blush fan, I'm always curious about new brands and love experimenting with new products, so the more I heard about these, I wanted to give them a try and swatch a range of shades so you could see them in action. I feel like makeup has less need for age groups than skincare does. If you like the look of it and it works for you, go for it. Millie launched Florence By Mills, named after her great-grandma, in late August. It's a simple line of skincare steps and a few easy makeup products. Now, there are a lot of celebrity makeup brands on the market, but I actually really like the way Millie's gone about it. Her products feel fresh and fun and age-appropriate for Gen Z. Yes, it comes with stickers, but the messages on them are really refreshing. She wanted to encourage beauty without rules or standards to live up to. Just play with makeup depending on how you feel. Definitely a message I can get behind. I personally didn't get into wearing makeup until my very late teens after I'd finished school, and given I was drawn to a more minimal look, this is exactly the sort of brand I would have loved to have seen when I was her age. The collection feels like an approachable way for young people to get into beauty if they enjoy looking at Instagram glam, but they don't feel like they'd wear those looks in real life. Millie also went for clean ingredients. Now, what is clean beauty? That's a more detailed discussion for another time. You can see some clean beauty videos on my channel, but in short, it means no controversial ingredients like parabens or sulfates, and more naturally derived plant-based ingredients. This brand is also synthetic fragrance-free, cruelty-free, vegan. The skin products come in a wide shade range, and the campaign images were really inclusive. That's more than a lot of other brands manage, and they're not run by a 15-year-old. So that's a bit of background. Now let's meet the Cheek Me Later cream blush. These small frosted plastic compacts come in 6 shades and pop open to reveal a really dewy looking cream blush inside. Now, I love a dewy look. You just saw the M Cosmetics blushes on my channel, but the texture of these actually dries down to have a powder finish. I definitely noticed the slightly powdery feel on the skin. So the product doesn't actually have a dewy glow on the skin, it sets down so it doesn't slip or slide around. Given these are formulated with teenage skin in mind, one of the key ingredients is kaolin clay, something usually found in face masks that detoxify the skin and draw out oil. So in this blush, that clay acts as an oil absorber that helps the blush stick around longer. I have normal to dry skin, which is why I like products more on the dewy side, but if you have oily skin that hasn't got along with cream blush so far, maybe this could be a more helpful formula. Millie says to go right ahead finger painting with these, press, pat and tap to blend them into the skin. I picked up 5 of the 6 shades, all named after Millie's best friends. Shy Shy is described as a light peachy pink. It's definitely a very fair, almost nude peach, so it looks very fresh but could seem a bit chalky on deeper skin tones. Interested to hear if any of you with darker skin than mine have tried it. Zen Z is what Millie calls a mauvey brown. This is definitely my kind of colour. That sort of easy brown with a hint of rose to it, so it's not too tan, it just deepens your cheek colour. Great as a multitasker on eyes too. Glowing G is described as a dusty rose. This is a really healthy, flush kind of colour, like you've just been for a run. There's almost a bit of coral to it as well. It's a really nice neutral for all seasons. Real Ray is called wine on their website. Now, I'm not much of a wine drinker, but this is a lot more purple than any wine I've ever seen. It's really quite vibrant, almost like a dark magenta, and not as deep as you'd expect when a shade is called wine. Finally, Gorgeous Gia is described as a deep berry. Again, not really as deep as a lot of deep berry tones I've seen, but it's a really nice bright berry. Slightly more raspberry to it than the purple of Real Ray above. There's Shy Shy, Zen Z, Glowing G, Real Ray, and Gorgeous Gia. You can see the formula is catching the light here. Any cream products sort of create a bit of a hydrated look on the skin, but it's not until you blend these out that you see the more muted, powdery finish. It's not a flat matte, but it's definitely not a glowy, dewy look either. And you can really vary the intensity. They're quite pigmented to start with, but can be toned down for much more of a watercolour look. The 2 shades I'm enjoying most are definitely Zen Z, a great multitasker, and Shy Shy for something really peachy and fresh to perk up my skin. Really interested to hear what you think of Florence By Mills. Like me, most of my audience isn't Gen Z, but maybe some of you have been intrigued by the brand too. I'd love to hear if you've tried any of her products, which shades you like the look of, and what you think of the brand's overall approach. And actually, for the benefit of any teens watching, please leave suggestions below of other products or brands you feel are approachable for someone first getting into makeup. All about sharing information here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.